Hello, 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 and what a night, folks. Welcome to my review of NXT Takeover Chicago. And let's have our shout down night. Big night, all-state arena, big atmosphere. Takeover was tonight. Double up because tomorrow, just to get a quick side note, there won't be any live reactions tomorrow. I will be at Backlash. I will be there at the pay-per-view. Like I said before in a different video, I will try to bring footage back if I can, if possible, without the WWE on there trying to block the stuff on YouTube. They didn't do it before in the past, but they probably will, but we'll see. But Chi-Town, I will be there tomorrow. I will be there for Backlash. And as we kicked off the show, Eric Young went against Roderick Strong. All the sanity was out there, but we didn't know what Roderick Strong was. He pretty much came from behind and took out Killian Dane and Wolf, which was a really good match. I enjoyed it. Pretty much Strong got the end of heartache. The suplex to pretty much a double knee backbreaker there. Won the match, and those front knee kicks he does, those strong kicks. The knee strikes are just great. Even doing that on Young and knocking him into the rest of Sanity. So it was a really good match. I thought it was meh in a way. Like I still liked the match, but it was still kind of meh at one point, because I don't know. Sometimes Roderick Strong be putting on a lot of great matches, but he just kind of like they throw him in these feuds the last minute. And let's be honest, this match was thrown in at the last minute without any type of build. So this is like literally named on whatever the last NXT show, and hey, there you go. Get Takeover. There you go. We just had to add one match just because. So they needed just to add a match just because. They just needed one more match. All right, they just needed something to add to it. So I enjoyed it. Felt meh in a way, but I don't know. Sometimes Strong, they don't know what to do with him. Sometimes in NXT. Hopefully his feud with Eric Young doesn't go as long as it did with him and Ty Dillinger. Because, come on, Ty Dillinger went against Eric Young for a long time, and he didn't even beat him. He didn't win one takeover, and he went against him numerous times. And just Dillinger just could not win a takeover match. And yes, he did beat Eric Young in a cage match, but he escaped through the cage. Didn't really, jump. Well, yeah, pin him. Just jumped off of it. But like I said, good match. It was kind of meh in a way. Next was the UK Championship. Jim Ross was on commentary with Nigel McGuinness, and my God, holy shit! This right here was this is a match of the year candidate match. Like, I'm telling you that right here. This was a match of the year candidate. Solid freaking 15 minutes. You want to see a great wrestling match? You want to see a match of the year candidate? You come back and look at this. This is some top tier stuff, alright? This was great. And I knew they were going to have a great match, alright? I knew they were. Like, even though I think that, okay, we're just adding the UK title here just because, and then they do that UK show, which I checked that out, but it's like, what was the point of that show if we knew it was going to be Bate versus Dunne regardless? I didn't understand that whole, if, Dunne beats Trent Seven, then he gets a shot, even though they named this match over 2 weeks ago. So it's like, we already knew this match was going to happen, but this right here was awesome. This stuff was great. There were chants of UK, there were chants of Fight Forever, maybe a couple of NXT chants, this is awesome, and everything. It was just great. Like God, freaking Fate did what was it, a not a moonsault, but near a moonsault pretty much. Whatever that summer, like a back moonsault, running moonsault, I guess I should say that. And Dunne pretty much caught him in his caught his arm into a triangle choke there, a bruiserweight chance. I thought more people on Dunne's side and Tyler Breake's side. Really, they just they were with Pete Dunne throughout most of this whole match. Like, they were just going in and out. You got Bate doing a spinal tap in the ring, Dunne doing that power bomb. Bate just deadlifting, come on, he deadlifted Pete Dunne into a powerbomb also. Those brawl shots they did with each other, just punching each other, like, it, dude, this match was just great. Like, you want to see a great match, this was just awesome. But, after an elbow by Dunne pretty much hit the, flatliner, the bitter end and stuff, pumping on a flatliner just to pretty much get a clean win with a new, for pretty much now being a new UK champion. Listen, I don't know where they're going to go this whole UK show, if this is a weekly thing, or how this is going to go. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the Cruiserweight division, because they've really killed and murdered that division when I look at it. So, hopefully they don't screw this UK, because let's be honest, the only reason why a lot of this UK stuff was created to begin with, because WWE wanted to get on the market, since the UK scene is very, very hot right now, and I guess they're trying to take out their best guys. Even though other companies like Ring of Honor and TNA were already big over in the UK, I guess WWE wanted a piece. But this right here, go look at this freaking match. This is a match of the year candidate, alright? And some people think this show, and this may have made the show peak early in a way also. Because next is Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross versus Asuka in a triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship. This match was, yes, it was very fast paced, but finish, once again, Asuka's had a lot of these abrupt finishes most of the time, kind of unlikely. And it was a lot of very botchy, very sloppy to it. You know, Ember Moon was hurt and she could not wrestle. It was still a good match, but it was kind of like meh at the same way, and I think the crowd kind of died really down after that. Yeah, they kind of came back like them, so Asuka's gonna kill you and stuff. But as soon as Riott hit the Pele kick and hit the cover and stuff, Asuka pretty much a big kick on Ruby Riott and pinned both opponents at the same time. With 3, and they pretty much want to say, who can stop Asuka now? She's unstoppable and everything. So, this was still a good match, but it was kind of like meh at the same time. Like, I just thought there was a lot of botches. I thought there was a lot of sloppy moves out there. And I think the crowd somewhat lost interest in a way. The finish was kind of, like I said before, very abrupt. But it was good to okay for what it was. The NXT title was on the line, which I'm surprised this is not the main event. Bobby Roode came out with pianos, like LED like piano thing, which was just playing his music before the Royal Rumble began, and people weren't really with the Tommy into this match, kind of booing at him a lot. Yeah, he got over a little bit. I don't think Dale Tommy really is over he's supposed to be. I think him being hurt and injured multiple times, being out of the company, has really kind of killed his momentum. And I think it was odd that they tried to build him in a few weeks to face for the title, really. And people don't have enough momentum behind him, so I don't know where they're gonna go with this with a Tommy, to be honest. I just think they got him quick, but I guess third time's the charm for the guy. And this was a good match. But once again, I think the crowd died down a little. And they're mostly with Bobby Roode and the glorious thing. And Tommy was really trying to get that GTS. As soon as he got the GTS, you knew they were going to be CM Punk chants. But I think the crowd tried to boo, which I find it funny because it's Chicago. Like, okay, man, we don't need to do CM Punk chants in NXT. NXT can get a pass. They don't really need to get the CM Punk chants. If this is Monday Night Raw, it deserves mostly every CM Punk chant that comes. SmackDown, if it's a really bad match, most likely when it will be Jinder versus Orton tomorrow, it will be a lot of CM Punk chants. This right here, we didn't need the CM Punk chants tonight. And there was a few with the crowd, they tried to boo it, but it was kind of equally into both. But we can let the CM Punk chant slide on this one. Even Beach Ball, I heard, was out there tonight, and people chanting deleted security then. But, like I said, really good match. He did get the GTS, but Tommy was hitting him with a lot of slaps to the face out there. Roode was able to get out of the next GTS, and he pretty much hit 2 glorious DDTs, the implant DDT, to retain the title. Getting a clean win, by the way, even though his arm was hurt throughout the whole match. So, once again, good match, but I don't know where you can go. I don't know where Tommy goes after this. He should have built him up against somebody else, then go for the NXT title, but it was kind of like, I don't know. I guess it was maybe a now or never thing, or just the third time's the charm. But it was good. I just thought the match was kind of just meh out there. You know, Bobby Roode, the glorious hit factor. Like I like to say, a little bit mix of both, not being a hit factor and the whole glorious thing. It was kind of meh at best. It was just good. But once again, I think this was not a match that just kind of, you know, crowded and really wasn't into. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Pat Patterson, Chris Hero, Cassius Owens, and Cassius Ono, I said Owens. And Pat Patterson in the crowd, and the Milwaukee Brewer, Eric Thames was in the crowd as they're getting ready for the final match of the night, the NXT Tag Team titles, which I was surprised this was the main event. Maybe because Tommaso Ciampa, you know, hurt his ankle throughout the weekend, but he was okay to wrestle. But DIY, Authors of Pain, Paul Ellering, this match was just great. Hell of a ladder match. Like, just awesome. Like, even when they're on a ladder doing a suicide dive on the Authors of Pain, it's just scary but good. And people chanted, "We want tables," and they pretty much put the Authors of Pain super hit them on the ladders like a bridge, and then they jumped off one big ladder. Only one of them went through it. Especially how they pretty much did a roll, and they even front rolled after they went through them off the ladder anyways. And fans chanted Johnny Wrestling and Psycho Killer against Authors of Pain. And when they were about to get up there, Paul Ellering got in and pushed Gargano off the ladder. And he looked at Gargano and he super kicked Paul Ellering in the ring, which was as funny as ever. And stuff. So he got super kicked. And the Authors of Pain were pretty much beating up Ciampa, and they pretty much set him up to hit him with a ladder in the face, but Gargano pretty much saved him, and he took the shot to the face with a ladder, almost like he knocked out a tooth or something. And when they pretty much went up the ladder, the Authors of Pain, freaking Ciampa knocked one of the Authors of Pain through the ladder like a German suplex. The ladder exploded. It freaking exploded, folks. And when another ladder was on one of the other's head, they pretty much went for that super kick knee thing and took him out. They went up the ladder. They were about to get up there, but the Authors of Pain pretty much knocked them off of it, and they pretty much did with that power bomb move, the super fighter or something, and took out DIY, and they pretty much climbed the ladder really quickly and beat DIY and retained the tag team titles, which they said that they was like, who's gonna stop? What tag teams we got left in the NXT right now that can't go against the Authors of Pain? So I think that Heavy Machinery team, they're okay, I'll give them that. But they may be the next team to face them. And as they pretty much looked disappointed, people chanted DIY and everything. And they pretty much was disappointed, and they were going back up the ramp. And when they played the graphic, the unexpected happened. I kind of kept thinking it was going to happen since Brooklyn last year, but when the unexpected happened, Gargano turned on, not Gargano, Ciampa turned on Gargano. He threw him to the LED wall. He pretty much hit him with a knee strike to the head. And as they tried to help him, fans were just pissed. Some were actually laughing at this for some reason. They called Ciampa, "Fuck you, Ciampa, fuck you, Ciampa." They called him an asshole out there, asshole. And he pretty much Gargano picked him up off the ladder, and picked him on top of the announce table, set him up, and pretty much crashed him through it. Whether the air raid crash or kryptonite thing, he just put him through it. And fans went, holy shit. So he pretty much, this may set up, some say it's gonna be a feud of the year now. I'm surprised he didn't do Project Ciampa off the top rope. Off that table onto all those tables. But the turn, I think that caught a lot of people off guard tonight. I think it was coming. Some people think they were going to be moved up to the main roster, but no. They're still here going to be in NXT. And I guess it was a really great way to end the show strong with that turn, because the fans were just so pissed that DIY were broken up now, and that Tommaso Ciampa turned on him. The asshole chants and fuck you Ciampa chants was just crazy. So we will see what happens next. But this was a really great show. Chi-Town, you know, my neck of the woods really does great as usual. I will be there tomorrow, so watch out for that. It was just great show. Gotta give it that. I think mostly the two matches of the night was the ladder match and the match of the year candidate. In my opinion, the match of the year candidate. Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate for the UK Championship. This match was just off the wall. This is just balls to the freaking wall, okay? This match was just great. If you ever get the chance, you go back. I wouldn't say it reminded me of Sammy and Nakamura and stuff at Dallas, but it was just great, dude. Just a great match. So, hey, watch out for live reactions. We got a lot that going to be posted up tonight. This is a great show. I will be there at Backlash tomorrow. Can Backlash beat this? Can they beat NXT? Listen, this is a SmackDown pay-per-view, so SmackDown will be alright. Hopefully. Not sure about that main event, though, tomorrow night with Jinder and Orton. But if this is a Raw pay-per-view, then they got no chance against any type of NXT takeover. But, we'll see. It's gonna be big tomorrow night. Some matches I'm excited for. Some are just kind of thrown together at the last minute for Backlash tomorrow night. But I do expect a lot of CM Punk transferring the Orton versus Jinder match. But hey, great. Mostly two of the biggest matches of the night. Like I said, ladder match and the UK title match. Strong versus Young was good, but it was kind of like at the same time. Both the NXT title matches, the women's and the NXT title match were good, but it just kind of was like, okay. At the same time, it was like a meh. It was like, kind of I wouldn't say lackluster finish, but it was kind of like blah anyway. It was just okay. Like, I give it that. Wasn't going to be that excited. That's not anything I would go back and watch over again. But that Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate, that was big. And the Tommaso heel turn. But I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace out. There will be live reaction tonight. And check out. I will be here tomorrow. So hopefully we bring footage back for Backlash. This is my NXT Takeover Chicago review. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out.